Ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua yesterday left the country for a 35-day visit to the United States of America.
Yes, we are ready.
And State House is on high alert. They'll be monitoring each and every move made by Rigathi Gachagua during that particular tour.
Thank you very much. I want to announce the people of Kenya and more so my supporters that I'm just about to leave the country for the United States for some engagement with the Kenyans in the diaspora. I'll take a 10-day rest because I've been working very hard 24/7 without resting. I like to take 10 days to rest, meditate, pray, read, and re-energize, and spend some quality time with my wife. I've not had the opportunity to spend some quality time with her. From there, I'll be going to Spokane. I'll go to Dallas. I'll go to Kansas. I'll go to Oregon. I'll go to Boston and many other places to engage the people of Kenya.
And most Kenyans believe that Rigathi Gachagua will meet with President William Ruto at some point during the tour of the United States of America. But in this video, I want to reveal to you guys why State House is actually watching Rigathi Gachagua's moves as he heads to the United States of America.
But as I leave the country, I've heard the president say that he'll take charge of dealing with goons. I'm very happy because the last time I was in the States when I came back, Kipchumba Murkomen had organized goons to rain terror on me and my supporters here in Nairobi. And now that the president has said that he'll take care of goons in person, I trust now it will be done because he's the president. And if it does not happen, then it means he's the one behind the goons, or he must resign as President of the Republic of Kenya.
Before we do that, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. Ladies and gentlemen, Rigathi Gachagua has made it very clear that he's going to the United States of America, first of all, to recharge and to spend time with the family. Because you remember, Rigathi Gachagua took some, 45-day break from Kenyan politics. But during those period, Rigathi Gachagua has been very busy at his Wamunyoro home receiving delegations after delegations. In fact, I was surprised that if you visit Rigathi Gachagua's home, it's one of the political homes where people are actually fed. So he's going to recharge and also spend a bit of time with the family. But we all know that Rigathi Gachagua is a politician. And being a politician, it means he can't just leave the country, go outside there for 35 good days just to recharge. He must be having some political objectives which he intends to achieve. And those objectives are what the government are going to keenly monitor. The first thing is the consultation with the international stakeholders. According to Rigathi Gachagua, he's going to meet with international stakeholders. Who are these? These are Kenyans in diaspora who have political interest in the country. These are business communities, international, who have business interest in Kenya. These are international organizations who have interest in Kenyan politics. So Rigathi Gachagua will be meeting some of these guys. And the government of Kenya will be dispatching NIS. I'm 100% sure that as Rigathi Gachagua's plane was taking off from JKIA, over 10 NIS were with him. And I'm 100% sure that the moment he will land, NIS will land with him. Some of them already there. And the people who is planning to meet, you can be assured that NIS will sometimes be part of them. But remember, Rigathi is a former administrator. He understands some of these games, and therefore he might be able to maneuver his way. But the truth is, the State House will be keenly monitoring to see who will he be meeting and why are those meetings And are those people threats to William Ruto's re-election? That is one thing you can be sure of. Number two, and this is probably the main reason why he's gone to the US, what I can call the financial or resource mobilization. The truth of the matter is that the 2027 election in the Republic of Kenya is going to be the most expensive election in the history of the Republic of Kenya. William Ruto is the president. He's already using state resources. Apart from that, William Ruto probably is one of the richest guys in Kenya today. He's not found his way in the Forbes list, but I'm 100% sure that probably by now he is somewhere there. So he's going there, Rigathi is going there to probably raise funds, collect funds to fund his political activities. So the question the State House will be asking themselves, who will be behind these fundraisers? Because Rigathi is not known to have been or stayed in the US for a long time. He's a visitor there. So which means for him to organize fundraisers down there, some faces must take charge. So the government will be interested in understanding or trying to know who are these people leading the charge for Rigathi Gachagua in terms of fundraiser. And if they are businessmen and women who will be funding his campaigns from the diaspora, who are they? And what businesses do they have, including in Kenya? So that if they have businesses in Kenya, then the government will then be able to trace back and probably frustrate some of their businesses. So the truth is, Rigathi has gone to the US, and we all know that in this country, only two communities have the ability to raise funds for their people. That is the Gusii community, and we saw how they raised funds for Fred Matiang'i, and of course now the Kikuyu community. They are the best when it comes to fundraising. So they'll be raising funds for Rigathi. Are they going to be just the ordinary fundraisers, or the exclusive where you can say, let's have a dinner with Rigathi, $2,000 per plate? Who will be those guys who will be doing that? So the government will be keenly watching. Importantly, the media addresses. If there's one thing which has sustained Rigathi Gachagua's visibility, remember he took some off to stay in Wamunyoro. But occasionally he would leave. But the truth is, even when he took that off, Rigathi Gachagua was consistently making headlines. How did he manage to do that? The most effective way he used was the media. Almost every week, Rigathi would call the media and address the nation. When things happened, he would call the media and address them. He's now in the US, where we don't have local media there. Will Rigathi Gachagua still be in a position to organize Zoom meetings, for example, with the media here? Or will Rigathi now escalate to the international media? Will he be now planning to address the nation through international media? And the government will be keenly following that if Rigathi were to go, let's say, one of the international media there, what message will he be telling the international community about the corruption, about William Ruto, the deals? So those are some of the issues. And importantly, you will expect Rigathi Gachagua to also meet foreign leaders at various levels. Maybe not that high, but even at lower level, international leaders. So the question is, and this is something which the government will be doing, and they know how to do it. They'll be keenly trying to follow to see who are these leaders who are organizing for Rigathi those meetings, and what will they be telling them. In fact, even the address to media, there is one aspect which I forgot. Rigathi is known to be a guy who has intelligence on many issues. The other day, he told us about the IBC election ballot paper printing, which, according to Rigathi, they are earmarking for some Korean firm. Rigathi has the ability to expose this government. He has the ability to get more information. So is it possible that this trip was not just a political trip per se, but maybe some people have evidence which they just want to give Rigathi while outside there for him to talk about them here, especially on this issue of IBC. So the government will be monitoring. I can assure you they'll be monitoring, because if they want, then Rigathi Gachagua is going to embarrass them. I don't know what you think. That's my take. Until next time, this is Makwiny. Bye-bye.